My topic is niche influencer marketing, reaching specific audiences and detail explain, and let's go to the topic and let's go to the start. Niche influencer marketing is a strategy that involves collaborating with influencers who have a dedicated and engaged following within a specific niche or industry. It allows brands to reach highly targeted audiences who are interested in specific topics, products, or services. Here are some key considerations for implementing niche influencer marketing. Identify the right niche. Start by understanding your target audience and the specific niche that aligns with your brand. Research the interests, demographics, and online behavior of your target audience to identify the relevant niche communities and influencers. Find niche influencers. Look for influencers who have established themselves as experts or enthusiasts within your niche. They should have a loyal and engaged following that aligns with your target audience. Utilize influencer discovery tools, social media platforms, industry forums, and hashtags to find relevant influencers. Quality over quantity. In niche influencer marketing, the focus should be on quality rather than reach or follower count. Look for influencers who have a genuine connection with their audience, create high-quality content, and demonstrate expertise in their niche. A smaller but highly engaged audience can often yield better results than a larger but less targeted following. Authenticity and relevance. Ensure that the influencers you choose align with your brand values, messaging, and target audience. Their content should be authentic, credible, and relevant to your niche. Influencers who genuinely believe in and use your products or services can create more impactful and authentic promotional content. Engagement and influence. Assess the level of engagement and influence an influencer has within the niche community. Look for metrics such as comments, likes, shares, and the overall engagement rate on their content. Also, consider their ability to drive action and influence the opinions and behaviors of their audience. Collaborate on relevant content. Work closely with niche influencers to create content that resonates with their audience and aligns with your brand objectives. Collaborate on ideas, provide guidance, and allow influencers to showcase their expertise in a way that adds value to their followers while promoting your brand. Long-term partnerships. Building long-term relationships with niche influencers can be beneficial for both parties. It allows influencers to become more familiar with your brand and consistently promote your products or services, while you benefit from sustained exposure to their dedicated audience. Track and measure results. Establish clear goals and key performance indicators, KPIs, to measure the success of your niche influencer marketing campaigns. Track metrics such as website traffic, engagement, conversions, and brand sentiment to evaluate the impact and return on investment, ROI, of your efforts. Compliance and disclosure. Ensure that your collaborations with niche influencers comply with applicable regulations and guidelines. Provide guidelines regarding disclosure requirements, brand messaging, and any legal considerations specific to your industry or region. By focusing on niche influencer marketing, brands can reach highly targeted audiences, establish credibility within specific communities, and drive meaningful engagement and conversions. It is essential to thoroughly research and choose influencers who truly resonate with your niche audience and can effectively convey your brand message. Niche influencer marketing is a strategy that focuses on collaborating with influencers who have a highly targeted and engaged following within a specific niche or industry. This approach allows brands to reach a specific audience segment with greater precision and relevance. Here are some key considerations for implementing niche influencer marketing. Identifying the right niche. Start by identifying the specific niche or industry segment that aligns with your brand and target audience. This could be anything from fitness and wellness to technology or sustainable fashion. Understanding your target niche helps you find influencers who have a dedicated following within that niche. Research and vet influencers. Conduct thorough research to find influencers who are active in your chosen niche. Look for influencers who have a genuine passion for the niche, create high-quality content, and have an engaged and loyal audience. Consider factors such as their reach, engagement rates, audience demographics, and the alignment of their content with your brand values. Authenticity and relevance. Niche influencers are valued for their authenticity and expertise in a specific area. When collaborating with them, ensure that their content aligns with your brand values and resonates with your target audience. Their endorsements should feel genuine and not come across as forced or inauthentic. Micro-influencers, who have smaller but highly engaged followings, can be particularly effective in niche influencer marketing. They often have a stronger connection with their audience and are viewed as more relatable and trustworthy. Collaborating with micro-influencers in your niche can yield better engagement and more targeted reach. Co-creation of content. To create highly relevant content, involve influencers in the content creation process. Collaborate with them to develop content ideas, discuss their expertise, and incorporate their insights. This approach ensures that the content resonates with the audience and feels authentic to the influencer's style. Long-term partnerships. Niche influencer marketing can be more effective when viewed as a long-term strategy. Building relationships with influencers in your niche allows for consistent and sustained engagement with the target audience. Long-term partnerships also enable influencers to become more familiar with your brand, resulting in more authentic and impactful content. Track metrics and KPIs. Define key performance indicators, KPIs, that align with your goals for the campaign. These could include metrics such as reach, engagement, website traffic, conversions, or brand sentiment within the niche audience. Regularly monitor and evaluate the performance of your niche influencer marketing campaigns to understand their effectiveness and make data-driven optimizations. Compliance and disclosure. Just like in any influencer marketing campaign, it is essential to ensure compliance with regulations and guidelines. Ensure that influencers disclose any sponsored content or material connections, as required by advertising standards bodies or regulatory agencies. Niche influencer marketing can be a powerful strategy to reach specific audiences, build credibility, and drive targeted engagement. By partnering with influencers who have an authentic connection with your niche audience, you can effectively communicate your brand message, generate interest, and foster long-term relationships within your target market. Niche influencer marketing is a strategy that focuses on collaborating with influencers who have a specialized and engaged following within a specific niche or industry. This approach allows brands to reach specific audiences with tailored messaging and content. Here are some key considerations and steps to effectively reach specific audiences through niche influencer marketing. Define your target audience. Start by clearly defining your target audience. Consider demographic factors such as age, location, gender, profession, and interests. Additionally, identify the specific niche or industry your audience belongs to and the type of content they engage with. Research niche influencers. Conduct thorough research to identify influencers who have a strong presence within your target niche. Look for influencers who regularly create content related to your industry, have a dedicated and engaged following, and align with your brand values. Evaluate influencer authenticity and engagement. Assess the authenticity and engagement of potential influencers. Examine the quality of their content, the level of interaction with their audience, and the relevance of their followers. Look for indicators such as comments, likes, shares, and the overall engagement rate to determine the influencer's level of influence within the niche. Build relationships with influencers. Reach out to selected influencers and establish relationships with them. Take the time to understand their content style, values, and audience. Demonstrate your genuine interest in their work and discuss potential collaboration opportunities that align with both parties' objectives. Collaborate on relevant content. Work closely with influencers to develop content that is tailored to your target audience and fits within their niche interests. This could include sponsored posts, guest blogging, social media takeovers, product reviews, or collaborative content creation. Ensure that the content provides value, educates, entertains, or solves problems for the audience. Leverage multiple platforms. Niche influencer marketing is not limited to a single social media platform. Research which platforms your target audience prefers and identify influencers who have a strong presence on those platforms. This could include Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, or industry-specific forums and blogs. Track and measure results. Implement tracking mechanisms to measure the effectiveness of your niche influencer marketing campaigns. Set clear goals and key performance indicators, KPIs, aligned with your objectives. Monitor metrics such as engagement rates, website traffic, lead generation, conversion rates, and overall brand sentiment to evaluate the success of your campaigns. Nurture long-term relationships. Consider establishing long-term relationships with niche influencers who consistently deliver value and generate positive results. Building for continuity in messaging, brand advocacy. and the opportunity to grow alongside influencers as they gain further influence within the niche. Remember, the success of niche influencer marketing lies in the alignment between the influencer, the audience, and your brand. By strategically selecting influencers who have a genuine connection with your target niche, you can effectively reach and engage specific audiences, increase brand awareness, and drive desired actions within your target market. Niche influencer marketing is a strategy that focuses on collaborating with influencers who have a highly specialized and engaged following within a specific industry, interest, or demographic. This approach allows brands to target specific audiences and reach them effectively. Here are some key considerations for implementing niche influencer marketing and reaching specific audiences. Define your target audience. Before embarking on niche influencer marketing, it's crucial to clearly define your target audience. Understand their demographics, interests, behaviors, and pain points. This will help you identify the specific niche or industry that aligns with your brand and the influencers who can effectively reach your target audience. Research influencers in the niche. Conduct thorough research to identify influencers who have a strong presence and influence within your target niche. Look for influencers who consistently create high-quality content, engage with their audience, and demonstrate expertise and credibility in the niche. Analyze their audience demographics, engagement rates, and the alignment of their content with your brand values and messaging. Micro-influencers. Consider collaborating with micro-influencers within your target niche. Micro-influencers have smaller but highly engaged followings and often have a more intimate relationship with their audience. Their recommendations and content are perceived as more authentic and trustworthy. Working with micro-influencers can lead to higher engagement, conversion rates, and better audience targeting within a specific niche. Industry thought leaders. Look for influencers who are recognized as thought leaders within the niche you are targeting. These influencers are often sought after for their expertise and insights. Collaborating with them can provide your brand with credibility, industry connections, and access to a highly engaged and relevant audience. Engage in influencer communities. Participate in online communities and platforms specific to the niche you are targeting. Engage with influencers, industry experts, and their followers by commenting on their content, sharing valuable insights, and building relationships. This can help you establish connections, gain visibility, and demonstrate your brand's expertise within the niche. Authenticity and relevance. Ensure that the influencers you collaborate with genuinely align with your brand and have a natural affinity for your products or services. Authenticity is key in niche influencer marketing, as audiences within specific niches are usually more discerning and can easily spot inauthentic endorsements. The influencer's content should resonate with your target audience and add value to their interests or needs. Long-term partnerships. Consider building long-term partnerships with influencers in your niche. Long-term collaborations allow influencers to become familiar with your brand, values, and products, resulting in more authentic and consistent content. It also helps foster stronger relationships with their audience over time. Track performance and adjust. Continuously monitor the performance of your niche influencer marketing campaigns. Track key metrics such as engagement rates, reach, website traffic, conversions, and audience growth. Analyze the data to identify what is working well and make adjustments as needed to optimize your strategies and messaging. By leveraging niche influencer marketing, brands can effectively reach specific audiences, build trust, and create meaningful connections within their target markets. The key is to identify the right influencers who have a genuine connection with the audience and deliver valuable content that resonates with their interests and needs. Niche influencer marketing is a marketing strategy used to reach specific audiences through highly targeted influencers. This approach works by identifying and engaging with social media influencers who have a significant presence within a specific niche or industry. By partnering with these influencers, businesses can effectively reach their ideal target audience with the help of influencers' authority and trust within their niche. Niche influencer marketing can be effective because it allows businesses to reach highly engaged and targeted audiences who are interested in specific topics. For example, if a business sells organic products, they can partner with influencers who specialize in sustainable living and promote their products to a highly targeted audience. To execute a successful niche influencer marketing campaign, businesses need to identify relevant influencers and work with them to create engaging content that resonates with their target audience. This requires a deep understanding of the niche and the audience's needs and interests. Businesses can also use analytics and data to measure the effectiveness of their campaigns and make adjustments as necessary. Overall, niche influencer marketing is an effective way for businesses to reach their specific target audience through the help of trusted influencers. This approach can help brands to establish credibility and trust within their niche, ultimately leading to increased brand awareness, customer loyalty, and sales. Niche influencer marketing is a strategy that focuses on partnering with influencers who have a highly targeted and specialized audience within a specific niche or industry. It allows brands to reach a specific audience segment that aligns with their products, services, or messaging. Here are some key considerations for implementing niche influencer marketing and reaching specific audiences. Audience research. Start by conducting thorough audience research to understand the demographics, interests, and behaviors of your target audience within the niche. Identify the specific subgroups or segments within the niche that are most relevant to your brand. Niche influencer identification. Look for influencers who have a strong presence within a specific niche you are targeting. Consider their follower demographics, engagement rates, content quality, and alignment with your brand values. Research the influencer's niche expertise, credibility, and reputation within the industry. Micro-influencers. Consider collaborating with micro-influencers who have a smaller but highly engaged following within the niche. They often have a more dedicated and loyal audience, and their content is often perceived as more authentic and relatable. Micro-influencers can be cost-effective and offer higher levels of engagement compared to larger influencers. Authenticity and relevance. It is crucial to ensure that the influencers you collaborate with have genuine expertise and a deep understanding of the niche. Their content should align with your brand's values, messaging, and the interests of the target audience. Authenticity and relevance are key to building trust and resonating with the specific audience segment. Content collaboration. Work closely with niche influencers to co-create content that addresses the pain points, interests, and preferences of the specific audience segment. Collaborate on blog posts, videos, tutorials, webinars, or social media campaigns that provide value and resonate with the audience's unique needs within the niche. Long-term partnerships. Building long-term relationships with niche influencers can be beneficial in establishing brand credibility and maintaining consistent engagement with a specific audience segment. Long-term partnerships allow for ongoing collaboration, content creation, and sustained exposure to the targeted audience. Tracking and measurement. Establish clear goals and metrics to measure the success of your niche influencer marketing campaigns. Track metrics such as reach, engagement, website traffic, conversions, and brand sentiment within the specific audience segment. Use analytics tools and tracking mechanisms to evaluate the impact of influencer partnerships on your brand's performance. Niche communities and platforms. Explore niche communities, forums, industry-specific platforms, or professional networks where your target audience congregates. Engage with these communities and leverage influencers who have a strong presence and influence within these platforms. Relevance beyond follower count. In niche influencer marketing, the number of followers may not be the most critical factor. Instead, focus on the influencer's relevance, expertise, and engagement within the niche. Quality engagement with a smaller, targeted audience can often yield better results compared to a large following with low engagement. Remember, niche influencer marketing is about reaching a highly specific and engaged audience segment that aligns with your brand's goals. By partnering with influencers who have an authentic connection to the niche and focusing on delivering valuable content, you can effectively reach and engage your. Thank you for watching the video and subscribe the channel.